Hey YouTubers, Steven here. How's everybody doing? Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everyone. Cheers. 17. After a long day, this is awesome. This was a Cascade Red Ale that I did. Um, just a red ale extract, but I did a 20-minute hop boil. Um, Trying to remember back now, I think it was 2 ounces and then an ounce at 15. I have to look back through my notes. It's terrible, but this has been aging for about 2 months now, and oh, buddy, this is so good. But I have a lot to talk about. I know it's been a while since I did a hop update, and I have filmed them. The problem is my laptop died, so I lost a couple of cooking videos, and then the hop update videos that I did. So I've got a lot to cover, a lot to go over. Um, you know. So, anyways, hope you're all having a great week. Weather's beautiful here. It's a little windy. Hurricane Gert is just going by south of Nova Scotia. Here the waves are pretty awesome out along the coast, but we might go check them out after supper. Not quite sure, but I won't be driving. My daughter, she'll be driving. Anywho, move the camera around. Let me show you the hops. All right, so there they be. The Newports are absolutely thick, 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 like there's no tomorrow. As you can see, might be better if I get on the other side, but you can see how low the line is, and my little temporary fix with some paracord. These Newport hops are so heavy. They're just weighing down the line. But the other side is pretty impressive to look at too. So there's one pearl plant, it's so-so. But the new one that I transplanted, it's in there. Still really, really small. You can see where the stick is sticking out, and you see the small vine. So hopefully that gave the roots a chance to grow some. And this pearl is looking pretty good up to the fence line. And the Cascades, the transplants are so-so. I had a really bad bug infestation, and it just happened like overnight. It happens to me every year, but some of the leaves, like you can see over here, aren't too bad. I was able to save most of the plants from getting them. I sprayed Bug B Gon on it and worked pretty well. And then the Cascades, look at that. So, and then the new vine, or the new plant that I was growing off the side, that's doing fairly well up to the edge. And yeah, you weren't seeing things. So half of my fence is painted. Well, some of it is. The rest of it has to be painted. Dart just didn't want to paint in around the hop plants. So I'll get that for the rest of the spring. But let's have a look on the back side. Okay, so on the back side, you can really see how thick the Newports are along through here. And the line, yeah, you can really see how much it dips off of there. And even these ones swoop down, and they're just about reaching my deck, which is pretty cool. I actually have a picture where I'm touching it from my deck that I posted on Facebook. But yeah, so I had to put in a little support in here too, just a 2x2, because you can see how thick this is. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. This is almost like a little jungle canopy, if you will. Here, let's go over under the other Newport. Kind of neat. Different perspective, eh? I might play around with some film and see what I come up with. And yeah, if you've noticed, I had a little bit of a bug infestation up there too. It was a bunch of caterpillars. So Bug B Gon took care of that problem as well. But the pearl are doing pretty good for this plant. I'm pretty impressed. It's the best growth that this plant has had yet, so I can't complain. And the Cascades, I'm getting a fair number of hops on them, but definitely not like previous years, if you can recall. So yeah, when I hit those two roots there in the spring when I replaced the post, I guess I really shocked the plant bad, but hopefully she'll come back next year. Alright, so the pearl plant out front's doing really well. Two have made it to the roof and are now hanging down, and then the third one's almost to the top. And it's just full of hops. I mean, it's looking awesome. See if I can zoom in there a little bit. And that's a fail. And then this bush here, I forget the name of it. It starts with a C, but since this has been blooming, the bees have been going insane. And it's also a pretty neat plant too, because the deer come late in the spring when there's absolutely no food left, and they prune all the branches down about 8 inches. So it's pretty neat. It's like having your own little gardener. But some of the other flowers that Darlene's got going on here, which are looking really cool. But these ones here, Rose of Sharon, like, just look at all those buds that are getting ready to open. And yeah, hummingbirds love these. The bees are really liking them too. But oh look, and that is a beer in full bloom. Wonderful. Wonderful. But yeah. And the cereal boxes for the bees, you know, the cereal companies were giving out flower seeds. Well, they're actually pretty nice little flowers. And we have some more over here. So yeah, these things are kind of neat. I mean, they were free. We just threw them in the ground and didn't care if they grew or not, but they're actually pretty cool. So, yeah, that wasn't exactly the happiest moment when I saw my the main line for my hop trellis break, and the hops all down. You know, it was quite a, oh God, I hope they didn't break the vines. But I got to temporarily back up. I have some ideas on what I'm going to do differently for next year. Even the weight on this is twisting one of the 4x4 posts that I put in the ground this spring, just replaced. So the top of it's actually twisting because of the weight of the hops pulling it in. So I think I'm going to go with a heavy-duty clothesline. Has a working weight of 1,770 pounds, so I don't think the hops will outweigh that. Should work. If they break that, there's no hope. But so yeah, and untangling them as they were constantly growing, you know, was a lot of work, you know. But I just left my ladder propped up and hid it behind my my shed so nobody could see it. So, you know, no biggie. But yeah, so it's a great year for growing. All the flowers are coming up great. I mean, there's a lot more to show. There's more that I want to show in maybe another video. My grass needs to be cut out back, and you know, but Darlene's did a great job on a flower garden out back. So we get things tidied up. Maybe the next hop video we'll go back and, you know, check that out. But anyways, I'm rambling on. I'm going to edit this hopefully on my tablet. Hopefully Viva Video Pro will accept the video footage from my phone. For some reason it's not accepting it for my dash cam. So anywho, I hope everything is going well with you, and you're having a good summer and you're having good weather. I know we've had a great summer. I can't complain about the weather at all. We've had a decent amount of rain as well, so all in all, not bad, not bad. I might actually be able to handle this winter. But anyways, blasphemy. We haven't even had fall yet. Let's not talk about snow. And that's something that's coming up too, you know. Archery season, you know, is 3 or 4 weeks. So hopefully I'll get a few more things buttoned up, and then I can start getting ready for deer season, and take a break from yard work and chores and all that good stuff, because you know the honey-do list never ends. Even though I keep trying to tell myself it will. I'll eventually get there, but yeah, it doesn't. Anyways, folks, thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a great week, and hopefully I'll have another video next week. Sorry for the delay, but it's just been mishap after mishap, and then the days that I want to get out and film a hop update video, the weather's just not good, or something's come up, and so on and so forth. You know how life is. It's always getting in the way. Darn. Anyways, take care, everyone. Cheers. 17. Be happy.